Hey guys, welcome to section 10.3, finding special products of polynomials. So we're actually doing the same thing today, but they're going to look a little different. So the first one is when you see something like this, what do? And a common mistake, and I bet you guys are all thinking you would have done this, a common mistake if it's x plus 5 squared is to want to distribute the squared. And a lot of people want to say that this is really x squared plus 25, but they are wrong. You cannot distribute into a binomial. Okay, never do that. What you have to do is when you have something squared, to square something means you multiply it by itself. Right? You write it twice. And then it's just like the problems that we did yesterday where you double distribute or FOIL, whatever you want to call it. All right, so very important, guys. When you are squaring a binomial, you cannot distribute the square. You have to write the binomial twice. Okay, so write it twice and then use what we did yesterday. Use the double distribute method, or if you guys preferred it, called FOIL. Okay, so let's actually do this the right way. X times x is x squared. X times 5 is 5x. Now 5 times x is another 5x. And 5 times 5 is 25. And then if you add like terms, 5x plus 5x is 10x. So we end up with x squared plus 10x plus 25. See how that's different than this one? So that's why this way is wrong. Never do this. You got to write it twice and FOIL it out. Okay, so why don't you guys try 1 and 2? It's practicing that same idea. So x minus 3 squared. Do not distribute. You need to write it twice and multiply, distribute, FOIL, whatever you call it. So x times x is x squared. X times negative 3 is negative 3x. And then negative 3 times x is negative 3x again. And then negative 3 times negative 3 is plus 9. Add like terms in the middle. Negative 3x and negative 3x is negative 6x. So it's x squared minus 6x plus 9. I'm hoping you guys can do number 2 without me. So maybe pause it and then watch it and check if you're right. But again, do not distribute. You need to write it twice and FOIL it out. So 3x times 3x is 9x squared. 3x times 4 is 12x. And now the next one. 4 times 3x is another 12x. And lastly, 4 times 4 is 16. Remember, if you like FOIL, it's first, outers, inners, lasts. All right, looks like we got some like terms. Let's add them together. 12x plus 12x is 24x. So now it's 9x squared plus 24x plus 16. And that's your answer. Okay, and then lastly, guys, there's one more it's kind of just like a trick that might be helpful later. If you ever have the same thing, like x2 and x and 2, but one's plus and one minus, something cool always happens. Okay, so let's see what happens. Go ahead and FOIL this out. X times x is x squared. X times negative 2 is negative 2x. And then this 2 times x is positive 2x. And then 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. All right, when you go to add like terms, what happens? Don't they cancel? Negative 2x plus 2x cancels. So you don't have to write it then. It's just x squared minus 4. So just a little trick. When these are the same but opposite, they're always going to cancel. And you're just left with the first and the last piece. Okay, so when multiplying a sum and a difference of the same numbers, the middle terms will always cancel. Just a hint. All right, let's try 2 more. Notice that it's t plus 5, t minus 5. So you're going to have the middle terms cancel. And this one, we'll do that later. Okay, so number 3. T times t is t squared. T times negative 5 is negative 5t. 5 times t is positive 5t. And 5 times negative 5 is negative 25. All right, guys, let's see what happens. When you go to add like terms, negative 5t plus 5t cancel. So what are you left with? T squared minus 25. Awesome. All right, last one, number 4. Now, 3x minus 2 and 3x minus 2, are they going to cancel? No, right? They only cancel when they're a plus and a minus of the same thing. So this one is not going to cancel. So this is just an old review problem. So 3x times 3x is 9x squared. 3x times negative 2 is negative 6x. Negative 2 times 3x is negative 6x. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4. Now be careful. I know you guys want to cancel them so bad, but look, they're not opposites. Negative 6 minus 6 is negative 12x. So this one is 9x squared minus 12x plus 4. So I just wanted to show you guys, don't think they're always going to cancel. They have to be opposite of the same thing. All right, great job. That's it.